So how do you start with your blockchain business strategy? Well, there's a few things that are a little bit different about blockchain than technologies that we're used to. And the first thing is that when you're looking for a project to start, you're not just looking for the project with the best ROI or the earliest cash flow break-even, but you're also very interested in the ecosystem. And you want to pick a first use case that has a couple of characteristics. The first thing is you want to be able to recruit some really great folks with this use case into your ecosystem. And the reason that this is important to you is because you want to build out your network, and you're looking to recruit folks with gravitational pull. So these are guys who can bring in other people to help build out your network, your ecosystem. And the other thing that you're interested in is once you've got all these great folks into the same room, into the same ecosystem, it's incumbent upon you to offer them more than just one use case. So you want a use case that lends itself, a first use case that lends itself to growing out into use case 2, use case 3, use case 4, to a whole menu of use cases. Now, when you're looking at the economics, the maths behind this this ecosystem that you're building, this menu of applications that you're building, this app store that you're building, you want to use what we call the network equation, where the commercial model has to make sense both in terms of this new distributed organization that you're creating to run this network, so the fee income that it can generate from monetizing the blockchain needs to leave a return, an incentive return, after you take into account the cost to develop, govern and operate this network, but also the individual members who may or may not benefit from the monetization of the blockchain itself. They need to have benefits themselves. So each member type needs to have an incentive. And then finally, we need to recognize that it's difficult to predict what the future holds. And you need to make sure your governance model is as flexible and as agile as possible, so that you can change direction and you can let folks join and have a seat at the table if you need them on your network downstream. Now, you can tackle all of these ideas with a blockchain value design engagement from IBM, and you can read about that on the following link.